So let's recap what happened here. Balon escaped the ship like he always do. He went to Prison Island to find the Balonium like he always do. We found him and we killed him. But in the middle of all of that going on, there was a prisoner rebellion going on the island. And there was two groups, Bruno's squad and JJ's squad. Balon murdered Bruno's squad, killed all them dudes, all them inmates. And JJ had this whole plan to revive Debos, his old leader. And he revived him with the Balonium, but he also had are we really gonna go through all this? Like, we've seen this before. Yeah, okay, well, I guess they're recapping it for us. But yeah, so JJ used the Balonium to unfreeze Debos out of his carbon freeze jail. Even though he's supposed to be executed, he got carbon frozen instead. But JJ used too much Balonium, so he unfroze all these other criminals. And then we found out that there was another Garian who was frozen too. Another Garian was carbon frozen. So let's get to that. I don't know why they're showing all this. Like, this was in parallel 1. These dudes talking right here. I don't know why they're showing this part. Both them dudes get killed. We know that with Nick and whoever the fat dude is, the fat pig looking bounty hunter. Here's Gary and his squad of bounty hunters and all that. Yeah, we know. Why they're showing all this again. Yeah. I'm no bird, I'm Jack. Yeah, I mean, I'm no spy. Excuse me. I'm no spy, I'm Jack. I said I'm no bird. I'm no bird, I'm no spy. I'm definitely a bird. Okay, now this part is new. He's gone. That's just like him. He'll appear again out of the blue. Don't you think so, Kiwi? Well, let's just hope so. Jailer's Island is known to be a very dangerous place. I hope he doesn't get into trouble. Well, for us to worry like this won't help him at all. When the going gets tough, the tough get to the calf. That's an excellent idea. Well, what are we waiting for? Yeah, so that's Garian's friends and all that. His allies, the other bounty hunters who helped him catch Balon, maybe. I think they helped him. I don't remember. I don't know. They might talk about it. Do you think Garian is still tormented over the incident? Most likely. You mean about Lance's death? Yeah. He has been worried quite heavily over the last several days. There was nothing we could have done. There was no way to save Lance under those conditions. All of us know that, but what? Garian regrets mistaking Lance for Balon, even for a brief moment. But that we couldn't have done anything differently. Balon can disguise himself as anybody. Either way, we just have to let Garian deal with it in his own way. Garian. Yeah, so Garian be getting drunk. We talking about Lance. It's all my fault. I let you die. That's what he was being tormented about. All them times where he be flipping out and trying to kill that kid. That's what it was. If the journey goes as planned, he should be back in 7 days. Once he returns, let's get together. Where to? A picnic or something? Something terrible has happened. Balon has escaped from the ship. What? I just received the SOS signal from Garian. It was very hard to understand, but it seems all the crew was killed except Garian. What a disaster. I guess I'm going. I'm going too. Me too. I guess I'm going as well. So all the bounty hunters is now going to Jailer's Island. All the Garian's allies is going to this one island. And now we should be getting back to where we left off, hopefully. Our ship should arrive at Jailers Island in about 3 days. Garion, I hope he's alright. I don't believe he will be killed so easily, even by a Balan. I'm more worried about the prisoners who carry grudges against bounty hunters like Garion. Aren't the prisoners locked up in cells? I heard a rumor that many are free to roam around the town. Why would Garion want to go to such a dangerous place? I guess we'll be in that dangerous place as well. Let's go. There's going to be a lot of talking, I think. Bounty hunter, you are being arrested for murder. Garion is like, I don't know what to say. A bounty hunter is supposed to uphold the law. You neglected your duty and killed an innocent child. You have committed one of the worst crimes imaginable. Me? A child? Murderer. Okay, see now look. You see that kid right there? The kid we've been trying to kill for all these parallels? The kid where Garion is drunk and he slashes at him but he misses. And then the blue roses come out and he gets the scar. This is what happens when Kay or the roses don't come and stop him from killing the kid. So Bounty Agency Special Tracking Unit code number 1099, Garion. You have been convicted of a felony under the Regine law. You will be executed by carbon freeze on Jailers Island. Execute him. Yeah, so this is how the other Garion got frozen. This is how we see in another one. But what don't make sense is how they in the same timeline. Like, was there some kind of time machine? Not all my plans. Okay, this was the part where we fought JJ and we kicked his ass. So this fight happened and we kicked JJ's ass. So JJ is done. Kurt is dead. Debos headbutted him like he did last time. He headbutted him. And then we see our second self. It's me. Let's go look at the announcement. It should say the day of the execution. I don't know how this makes sense though. How are they in the same timeline? Garion executed on the 7th day of the 5th moon in the 14th year of King whoever that is. That was yesterday. How could I have been executed yesterday? Who's that guy? Jack. What does this mean? What's going on here? What's going on? Could this be? Could it be the doppelganger? Doppelganger. It means that the world in which you live now is not the only world in existence. What does that mean? In life, there are many choices to be made. Whether you make a choice or not, many different possibilities exist from which your own destiny is created. What happens to one's destiny based on the choices not made? Do they just disappear? Some believe that an alternative universe exists, very similar to the one we live in now. You have lived your life making a lot of choices. If this parallel universe theory is true, then your twin who made the opposite choices also exists somewhere. And that is probably who he is. As far as he is concerned, you are his doppelganger. However, under normal circumstances, the two parallel universe entities should never cross paths. When they do, it's known as exclude. Okay, whatever. Just skip the details. Let me see if I understand this. Two identical twin entities can coexist in the same universe, but the paths theoretically should never cross. Is that right? Yes. If the two entities exist, then the parallels that the two dimensions divide in is now broken. In a case like this, one of you will eventually be eliminated. Eliminated? Well, I'm not really an expert on the subject, but the manifestation of a person can only exist in one universe. Therefore, your twin, just like legend says, one who meets himself is already dead. I don't understand why your doppelganger has arrived suddenly. Perhaps it is related to the coming of the comet. So the difference between us is I was executed yesterday. Garion, let's get out of here. My head is spinning. This does not make any sense. Okay, so after that long conversation of how a second Garion is in the same parallel as us, we now go out this way. Come on. Get going. And we've been out here before. And now I'm in pain for some reason. What's happening, Garion? I really don't know. It felt as if an electric jolt went through my body. My whole body is in pain. Can you get up? I guess I can. Bad news. What is it? Your cells are beginning to degenerate or deteriorate. How Jack knows this, I don't even know. What, he got X-ray vision or something? What? What do you mean? This is probably related to the doppelganger I saw who was executed by a carbon freeze. The two entities are fighting for the right to exist in this universe. You have to be joking. And then there's the Save Bird. I don't know why he's over here. Jack, what's going on here? What do you mean? And Garion, what are you doing here? Calm down. Why don't you explain everything from the beginning? I see. The bounty hunter team has landed on the island. The bounty hunter team? All of them? Yes. All of them. I don't know how to pronounce all their names, but all 4 of them. What are they doing here? They took off as soon as they received your SOS. From Sea Bandits. Yes, the one about Ballon escaping. And where are they now? They went to rescue you. Me? Well, I'm here, as you can see. What's going on? It must be Carbon Garion. That's gonna be the name of our twin, the evil Garion. Carbon Garion, that imposter. I'm getting, see, my cells is just leaving me now. Like I'm dying right now. I'm afraid he represents your dark side. Dark side? You mean my evil side? When I was comparing you two, I found the one thing that separates you. And what is it? The scar on your face. You have a scar on your face. But the evil twin does not. It's that rose. When I was arguing with that boy. That's it. That's the event that split the life in two. During that argument, the evil side was not affected by the rose. And as a result, he struck the boy down with his sword. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I told y'all. So he was drunk, the bad Garion was drunk and killed the boy. That means my evil twin was convicted as a criminal and subsequently executed by carbon freeze. He intends to kill all your friends too. In order to avoid his own destruction, he must increase his possibility of existence. Those who have any connection with you, in other words, your friends, help you maintain your chances of survival. The evil twin, however, will not think of the bounty team members as his friends. If he defeats your friends and absorbs their blood, he will establish a physical link with them. When this happens, his chances of survival increases and yours will decrease. There's no time to waste. Where did they go to look for me? They did not know where to find you as they split up and headed in separate directions. Damn, that complicates things. One went to the Silver Castle, and each of the remaining members went to the Golden Castle, Carbon Castle, and Deadman's Castle. I guess I'll start at the Silver Castle. Garion, I hate to tell you this, but your life force is decreasing as we speak. How do Jack know this for real? I don't understand how he knows this. You only have 60 minutes left. You must rescue everybody in 60 minutes as well as defeat Carbon Garion. Sounds like an impossible mission. Sounds like your type of assignment. Let's go. So yeah, so from here on out, I can't save. From here on out, we have a time limit. We have an hour to save my friends and defeat Carbon Garion. The good news is, when we defeat bosses at the end of whatever castle, our time increases. So all we gotta do is defeat the bosses. And we gotta get there quick though, because there's also some other penalties that happens when you don't, forget how this maze goes. There's other penalties that happens if you don't get there fast enough, like before the time limit even ends. If you don't get there in time to save one of your bounty hunter friends, then they'll get injured and you can't use them in battle. Let me just say that. It's kind of a spoiler. You won't use them in battle if you don't get there fast enough. So I gotta make sure I get there quickly, as fast as possible. I'm sorry about all that talking, because that was a lot of dialogue to read. Okay, I need to figure out where I'm going here. Okay, good, down this way. Okay. These camera angles, boy, I cannot tell what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm doing good so far though. Just gotta keep it up. Don't fall off no cliff. Okay, come on back. The platform I need to get on needs to come back now. Here it comes right now. And I'm supposed to drop down. Yeah. I'm trying to remember because I did this in what, parallel 2? So I'm trying to remember what I was doing. Doing a whole lot better than what I did over there. I kept on dying at that first part. And it sucks because if I fall at any point here, they'll take me all the way back to the beginning. I think that's what they do. Okay. Again, so far so good. And I'm trying to remember what I do here. I'm drawing a blank. Oh no, climb up here. And then get on. Okay, I thought I was supposed to climb up. And now I forget. Oh no, okay, I was gonna say, where do I go now? Hit my head on this thing. Okay, good. Climb up here. I'm getting closer. I'm moving fast as hell. Okay, I did not mean to climb up there. Drop. Yeah, it's only been 3 minutes and I'm already close to the end of this puzzle. Or not really a puzzle, this, whatever you want to call it. This, all these platforms, this danger. Okay, come on, you need to go down. This other platform with the spikes on top. So I can get up here. Okay, good, there we go. Now make this jump. Good, look at that. I did it in the first try. Very first try, I got it. I'm amazed. Okay, what am I doing here? No, go up. There we go. I'm amazed I did that in the first try. And there is Carbon Garian and one of our bounty hunter friends. How he got there before me, I got no idea, but let's just go along with that. No, for real. I don't know how they got on this island before me, and he passed all the dangers of jumping on these platforms, but he did. And time is still ticking, even though I can't move. I can't move at all. What's wrong, Gary? How can you what? Be alive when I kill you. Okay, I made it. Garian, what is this? There's 2 of you? He's a clone. It's me. It's Debos. I never thank you for sending me to the prison. Debos. Why Debos? Where is Carbon Garian? He's not here anymore. What's wrong? Are you wondering why I've joined forces with your dark side? See, how did they all know this though? See, so you got Debos. Debos can somehow transform into other people, and he knows about Garian being evil or his twin. I guess you don't know anything, and I guess I won't tell you either. You will die without knowing the real purpose of your life. You are the dark savior, imposter. Use another captured monster? Yes. So we lose Elephant Man. There's no more Elephant Man. There's no more going reggae on nobody. But now we have JJ. So let's use him. Let's get JJ his revenge. So this was JJ's boss. So we can give JJ his revenge because the boss ignored him. We can get revenge for JJ and get revenge for Kurt. Even though Kurt is an asshole. Okay, you just headbutted me. But I'm not dead, so I must be stronger than Kurt. Just drop kicking into him. And doing so much damage in the process. And he's almost dead. Special. And I blocked it. He used his special for no reason. Let me use my special now. Oh, I can drop into him. Okay, JJ special time. Oh, he dodged it though. I wanted to get that too. Okay. Okay, okay. Watch out, watch out. Yeah! Okay, good. I almost killed him, actually. I'm glad he blocked that last hit. So I'm trying to capture him. Okay. He's all in my face right now. Okay. Ooh, time is still ticking. I did not know that. Okay, capture him. There we go. And Debos has been captured. So watch this. So we captured one person. And now, Garion, we were worried about you. We'll talk later. The others are in danger. Why don't you capture my body? How come they don't just say, why don't we tag along and be a group? I mean, I know technically he's getting captured because we can use him in battle after this, but just, it sounds weird. Capture my body. Just think about that. It sounds weird. Thanks. I owe you for this. So he's captured too, but not really, but okay, so our life is increased because we rescued our friend. Debos said something strange. What did he mean by the Dark Savior? You know, the name of the game. So now time is, we got 59 minutes now. And we need to get out of here now. I guess go down here. I think this is where we go. So like I said though, so now we got 3 different people to use. JJ, Debos, and our friend over here. So see what I mean when I talk about how you're going to get a lot of people? Well, this is nothing yet compared to what you get later on. This is nothing. I need to save. So we get out of here and we go to another castle now. Well, not yet. Almost. Hold on.